Guess that I know. Wow.
Touch that. Why are you touching stuff?
See, my boy took that phone right here.
Let me hold it. You got to drop.
Hey. Don't do that.
You want to pour it out?
Hey. You drink it. Don't do that.
Oh. Why is he getting?
That nigga right in the room crying.
Well, Coach, we had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos.
I'm not trying to do that.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer.
What?
Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
The hell?
Wait, what?
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They're going to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here it comes. Stop that run. Here it comes.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, boys. Give me one. Give me one.
From the 39, Bridgewater.
Put that shit down, nigga.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Here's Bridgewater. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
With it is Jackson.
He just put that behind me. Right.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Why are you eating it with your hands?
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Naeem Hines, his first carry. He was brought down by Eric Wilson. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Prescott. That's complete to the running back, Naeem Hines. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Let's go then. I'm finna take care of this boy. Switch this shit up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. Touchdown, L.A. Dawson Knox, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Got 7 more to go.
Y'all pushing flows up. What y'all been doing now?
Trying to deal with Ryan. And I
wow.
Kaimi Fairbairn for the extra point. Wow. We'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Let's go.
No.
Come on, let's play defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hold on, calm down, man, calm down. Get back.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Calm down, let's
And
go.
he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
You don't want to calm down? Get him there. Let's go. Let's go, Ryan. Come on, man.
Denver offense at the line, ready to
I don't
go.
want to calm down either.
Last
Come on, let's
drive, the
go.
first drive for them.
I don't want to calm down either, man. Come on, let's go.
What do they go
Run.
to here?
You better not run that
your play
shit.
sheet
Not.
and say this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
No
It's more
sub.
important to get it to the
No
right people
sub.
rather than dialing up the right
Said no sub.
Exactly.
or the right play. Yeah.
That
We
too.
don't play that.
I'm not sure that
We
you
don't
call
play
it trick
that.
play, but they definitely showed some
I know
imagination
exactly.
there. I wouldn't be
I knew that
surprised
shit
if
would
they
come.
want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Throwing on second down. Bridgewater.
Ooh,
Nowhere to escape, and he
Ooh,
goes down. Jadeveon Clowney. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Third and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
It's getting nasty. Say it's nasty out here.
Bridgewater.
Not trying.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Say it's
I
nasty.
think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Here's Jackson. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
And it's nasty out there?
Yes.
Tell him then. Tell him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's only November, but the
I know you just
playoffs,
didn't
we
do
know
that.
how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know
Please
we're
don't do
going to
that.
if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Yeah, lost his mind.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Play action now, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Go that way with it.
You eating that salad? Okay. Run to left. Oh, he changed it up. He changed it up.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We're going to have on the block for you. Real time.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that's complete to Adams. And this won't be enough for good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pick.
Oh, and I ain't want to...
Bridgewater finding Gabriel.
I ain't want to mess it up.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Devin Bush gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Bridgewater. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique
Man, you don't run that ball
off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Looking left side, he's got it complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
He must ain't heard about you, bro. He must ain't heard. He must ain't heard.
1st down throw for Prescott.
He must ain't heard about you.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, LA.
Better read the paper.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the
He must ain't heard about Megatron over there.
Advantage. Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
He just tried me.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
He must ain't heard about old Megatron.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's so stomach. Wow.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14.
These niggas got so stomach. What's wrong with this stomach? That's how the house of y'all ate yesterday.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join Charles?
The coach,
Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from game progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
the coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. They get 14
give me that sack, man.
but it
Give me
leads
that
down
sack.
to third down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. To throw, Bridgewater. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
You might want to
not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On fourth down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. And
You
this
might
is
want to put it.
incomplete.
Hey, go put them cards up. We ain't playing cards right. We playing the game.
You take that risk there.
It doesn't
tripping,
make a
right?
whole lot of sense on the surface.
You're
I've
tripping.
been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call,
Oh,
they don't
shit.
care about the situation. They think that
There he goes, left side. Touchdown,
This nigga
LA. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't
This
it?
nigga
no, there's
sucks.
nothing to correct at all. You've got it down
Where'd they get the
pat.
nigga
And I
from?
just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, snap.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. T.J. Green with a pick.
Can I run any mediocre plays
Sort of
on a
second
real
quarter to
nigga?
forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as
You
if
put
it's the
a
first
whole
one that
real
he
nigga out
threw.
here, man.
He couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a
I don't
second
play
one
that.
as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move
don't
on.
play that,
He
man.
hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On first down, Hines. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Right. What's up with this man? What's up with this man?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
All right.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Oh, right. Oh, I know he didn't. I know he just didn't bring niggas up close. On me.
Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. He'll try him. Oh, Prescott strips.
Oh, my God.
It's
Little
picked up
bitch.
by the Broncos. Then he'll take this
That
back
nigga
all the way up past the
That nigga dove back.
45-yard line.
Wow, I can't believe you, boy.
Watching the game, I start to get the sense
Wow,
that
boy.
whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the
Could've
ball.
snatched
and
him
carry it.
anyway.
They're extremely resentful.
He ain't
about
do
that
nothing with
weather.
it.
Yeah, I'm
figured I'd
just
snap
happy
some.
I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense.
Says that.
Get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Oh, my God.
Prescott now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
I beat the boy ass.
Now Prescott. And this is caught.
Damn.
At the 8.
I want to see them quit on me.
This one in for the Rams touchdown. In for the score. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
What that?
And this peroxide.
What is that?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We're going to put some on this nigga. We're going to put some on the peroxide on that nigga we beating so we can do it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You think they need some peroxide on him? You think they might need some peroxide? We whooping this man.
Denver offense at the
Do you think you need some peroxide on him?
Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field
Now he
goal.
want to run about. He's mad.
Down to the point where
He's
they need a
mad.
touchdown.
He's frustrated.
Yeah, normally, you know me.
He's frustrated.
You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
He's frustrated. Now he's mad.
Preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Haley.
You ready, man?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Is he doing it again?
On play action, Prescott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott from the gun. Finding Knox there, complete. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. Just being torn to shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe we tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
He caught me.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry and get him to 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott.
She's not fair at all.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Almost
Sets up a 1st and goal.
Almost.
I know, right? I wish I was playing this now.
The 1 yard line.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about it.
And he is into the end zone.
Touchdown!
Los Angeles. Naeem Hines.
I'm beating the line out of the game. Like, the line.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the
I mean,
offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly. Allowed him easy access to the end zone.
If you don't see nothing in there,
Team on the
good
field
job.
as they will send this one away.
You go first.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3. And let's see what they can do. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. To try again after the sack, Bridgewater. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Hey, Brian, you ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So I just gotta make sides for it.
Let's go.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll
touchdown! Let's go. You ready? Put some parts out of the nigga, Brian. Get this park side and put some on the nigga.
And the Rams use the short
Put it
field
on.
to their advantage.
Shake it up. Put it on.
Cash in for
That's enough.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
Lee and Wood.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Rams 42, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
You're right. Whooping that boy.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
I'll do it if you want to. Let's see that.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think about
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. To throw is Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Throwing, Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to pour it on.
What you doing?
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Yeah.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, yeah.
This will be taken in at the 1.
So they can do things.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Who did hit that boy?
I got it.
Oh, my God.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are right now just.
You want to run that ball? He's scared of me.
Struggled big time in this game, and they're getting. And now
He's scared of me.
another interception, picked off by Byron Murphy. And
He's scared of me.
Bring it back. It's an interception.
He's scared of me.
For a Rams touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback. If the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Oh my God!
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more... And my goodness, another interception.
They're throwing pictures.
Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. What is now between last week and this week?
Why did you use the calculator? I didn't worry about double-checking it. It always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot. They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
You sure you're ready?
Yes.
Let's go then. Let's go.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Quick dad. Everybody kill. 57 the mic. Not today, you aren't. Not today. Here we go, 40.
Not today.
Prescott to throw it.
So Didi gonna be home by herself?
Whoa.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Yeah.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh, shit, I should have been through it.
Flushed out right.
Girl, move.
And
I should
he's
have been
going to
through
go
that.
down again.
I should have been through that. Dang.
Robert Quinn in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Look at that.
And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
That's what I got in the truck. Shit, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
We
enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now this throw caught left side, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. And again, it's Prescott. Prescott. And looking to put this game, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Robert Quinn, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, and he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. In for the score. As these guys continue to put this one out of reach. Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
I beat the line after
now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Put them grapes in there. Take them out of it. It's stuff. Sorry. Be careful because it's vinegar. Okay, so go ahead and take the grapes off the vines and put them in
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points.
And now here is another interception.
I waited on that
TJ
boy.
Green with a pick.
I waited on that boy.
To the 23-yard line.
Yeah, put the one out. At the
well, this defensive
I waited on that
all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Pour water out and just rinse them off. And
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Get one of them balls up there with a top.
And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Yeah, they on the vines. Okay.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they got their way with them.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. He dropped it.
Okay.
Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you start taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because if you're playing it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
I'm going to drink all of it.
Now Prescott on 4th down. His throw caught at about the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Here we go, 47. He's coming. We got double up. Two-way, hey, kill.
To the air again, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Why you on my couch?
Now Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Check 99.
That would have good.
Prescott down. eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
Give me a safety
and he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
I went so fast.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end work that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
How we supposed to keep a chicken not spicy you, but mine was.
That's the start of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. Throwing here, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll drop the throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now is able to send this one away.
Yeah, we had a challenge obviously.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That's bad. It's because I don't know how to go fast.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point? You just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game. and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Ryan, are you sure you're ready? Go pee-pee. Go wash your hands.
Time he eats some, he don't eat.
You bet. And the better I had a pee on my toilet seat.
Cause one day he had pee on.
You didn't even hit me.
No! All over the floor. Bathroom smell like
Ryan, go pee, boy.
The bathroom smell like all. This sort of smell like. Daddy, Travis Scott.
Oh.
You know who Travis Scott is?
Huh?
He had dudes that be singing that Sicko Mo song.
Sicko Mo.
I know who Travis Scott is. I expect unless you know who Travis Scott is.
Everybody got these wings. And they back. Good, because wings supposed to go on your back. Not in real life. How much are V-Bucks I can buy a skin?
Some V-Bucks.
Yeah, I need to buy a skin.
Wow.
How much V-Bucks I can buy a skin? Can I, Mommy?
Good job, man. You wash your hands good. I'm proud of you.
You heard me, Mommy?
Hey, you just bought games.
What did you pee-pee?
Yeah.
Did you let it drip?
Yeah.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Give me $10, you can get some people.
Yeah, smell.
Damn.
Smell my...
How much V-Bucks cosplay?
10. Ain't that how much you want to pay?
Yeah.
Hey, give me my 10. Drop that 10 off, boo. You want some people? Y'all finna be sitting there spending all my money. Y'all sitting on top of y'all money. Ain't doing it.
Go get $10. Damn. You would spend all on the video game. You want a what? She took your dollars. Okay, well, I'm going to give you some more dollars, okay? Don't worry, I ain't worried about that. But next time she steal your money, hit her in her eye, okay?
Who took your money?
Damn. I just...
Mommy. The baby took my money.
What at that?
I'm about to eat noodles or something.
I know, right?
What at that?
We'll probably eat some noodles like that.
I mean, Mom's. Oh, yeah.
I bought some spicy seafood. You want to eat that with you?
What at that?
Me and Pace are going to eat some with our seafood.
I want to eat some hot ones.
Hello?
The spicy seafood is hot.
No, they're not. They're not hot enough.
Oh, you saw a new kind of box? In the,
oh.
I don't know what it tastes like. I'm going to look it up.
I want
I guess we can taste those today.
Huh?
We can taste those today.
Get out of her room. Try that in.
You got more than $7.
Yeah, I got that room. Put your white ass in there. Yeah, you in here crying. You in her room.
He's got the rest of me.
It's not touching my daughter.
Hey,
what do you mean?
Y'all don't calm
Stop
them
hitting
dog's
her.
heads in here.
Do you
There's
hear me?
water her everywhere. Go around the room.
Keep your hand to yourself.
You should have more money than that, Pace. What you been doing with your money? I'm finna get on here and buy y'all a piggy bank.
Dad told me to give $5 to pay.
You still should have more money than that. Every time you see your papa and granny, y'all get money.
But I had $12 but that
you should have more than $12.